Well, let's see. This is the longest you haven't torn an ACL in how long now, huh? You had to retire to keep your knees.
For sure. Had to step away to keep that safe. So,
it's funny. There are a lot of guys that are in this class that look like they could still go do some damage.
hey, that's the makeup of the athlete today and age. Guys try to take care of themselves. We had enough examples of what not to do, and we have some really good examples of what to do. So that's what we're following.
Is this the first time you've been to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
This weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When was the last time you were in Macon?
So the last time funnily enough, I was telling the mayor, the last time I was here, we were actually playing for the state championship in high school, and we lost the state championship game at East Hall.
Man, that's a while ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Now, have you talked to anybody before you went in here about what this weekend was like? Or
Just the staff that work here, they've done a phenomenal job of just kind of laying out the guidelines and the ropes of what to expect and what's to come. And I also had a chance to talk to Deion Grant as well.
Oh, yeah.
Former Carolina Panther. He's told me a lot of great things about it. So I'm just looking forward to tonight.
Now, when was the last time you gave a nice big speech in front of a bunch of people?
I do that
you
all
didn't?
the time.
Oh, yeah? What are you doing now? What is your routine?
Really just taking a whole lot of time in investing in my family, man. Just spending time with my son, who's going through the process now. He's a sophomore in high school. My twin nephews, they're also sophomores, and they have a lot of Power 5 offers right now playing football.
So you've become a family advisor.
That's it.
You are their entourage. Try to keep everybody else away from them.
Sure, I keep them in line.
Now you living in Charlotte, or
Yep,
okay?
Charlotte.
Now you, how do you feel? You've got all sorts of.
Great, just doing the necessary things to make sure that my body stays in line. I've been through a lot as an NFL player, so I got to do the necessary things to make sure that I'm taking care of the body.
And how many games would you be able to play in college right now if you and Greg Blue were playing under the current circumstances? Y'all would take 7 years to be Letterman.
We would not stand a chance. We would get kicked out of a lot of football games. So that's something that we laugh about all the time. That was the norm.
Yeah.
Just being able to go out and compete, and we watched a lot of players that came before us set the tone defensively and hitting people, and now they've made the game safer and they've taken that out of the game. So it would have been, we would have adjusted, but it would have been hard.
I was going to say, now you're the father, you're the uncle, and you know what older players have gone through.
Absolutely.
So it's like 50-50. You miss what it was, but you understand it more.
Absolutely. I definitely miss what it was because that was a part of my game that I loved the most. Just being able to go out there, set the tone, and really make sure that any team that we were facing, they knew what they were.
They remembered who hit them.
Absolutely. So one of those things when you really think about it from that standpoint, it's like that's all good and dandy, but once you have the information, now what do you do with it? And I think that the NCAA, the NFL, all of them are doing the necessary things to make sure that player health and safety is first.
Because now you start thinking about that stuff. You're not thinking about that stuff until you retire almost.
Absolutely.
Or until you get in your 30s.
You wasn't thinking about it then because we didn't have all the information.
Right.
And now we have the information. The helmet companies have done a much better job of making sure that the helmets are protecting the players as much as they can. And, they're enforcing the rules at a very high level. So the players are making adjustments as well.
Have you had fun so far this weekend? Anybody here that you met that you was like pretty cool?
It's been phenomenal. I knew Paul Felton, Eric Berry. I knew him coming in.
But you haven't seen them in a while.
No, I haven't seen them in a while. Just being able to see Coach Johnson and Sharif, man, it's just been fun. It's been good. It's been a good weekend.